Welcome to the series of How To.
Hello guys, welcome to another video of how to draw using PowerPoint. In this video I'm going to tell you how you can draw these kind of cartoony mountains using PowerPoint shapes. Okay. Yeah, so this is something which I created, and what I'm going to create now might not be the exact replica of it, but more or less it will look like this. Okay, so let's get started. I'm opening a blank page. So first thing I'm going to do is pick this triangle shape. So out of basic shapes, so I'm just going to draw a few random triangles. Just copy this, paste it again. I will just draw few more triangles. So maybe I'll just take three mountains for this instance, and so the mountains won't be like exact peak triangle, right? So you have this yellow pointer. I'm just going to slightly move it to the left, and maybe this one to the right, and this one to the left. Okay, maybe I'll just drag it a bit more further. Okay, maybe something like this. Maybe I think I can add one more mountain to just fill the space. Just send this back. Okay, so the mountains are ready, and we need to start giving the colors, right? So to make it look like this. Okay, so I'm going to pick this dark uh, gray color. Okay, so and I'm going to remove the outline as such. I'm going to repeat the same step for all four mountains. So you have these four brown, not brown exactly, it's like a grayish brown mountains, and I'm going to give it the snow peaked look and feel. Okay, so I'm going to pick another triangle. I'll just place it right here. Maybe I'll just drag it to the left so that this margin is almost kind of in alignment with this horizontal line of this mountain. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it towards the right. It's better you can make these kind of slight alterations using your keyboard. Okay, so yeah, now I'm going to give it I'm going to shade it with this pale white color. Okay, and I'm going to remove the outline as such, and so similarly I'll just copy this, paste it here, make slight alterations to the size. You don't have the entire mountain covered with snow, so likewise you can even slightly tilt it to the right, and of course drag this yellow guy to the left. So now this matches with this slope. Okay, so let it be so. I will add one more triangle. Okay, so I'll just tilt it to the left. So this gives me an irregular edge of this mountain look. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, paste it here, something similar to what I did for the other two mountains. You don't need to exactly match, to this slope, because there could be some places where you don't have snow at all. And the same thing for the last one. Okay, so we are good. Let's save our work, and let me pick one more triangle. So we are going to start shading the other side of the mountain. So you have to visualize this way, right? So there is sunlight here, and the sunlight is falling on the mountain, and on the other side you will be having uh, the shadow of the sunlight, right? The shadow of the mountain. So you will still have snow, but it will be in a different color. Okay, maybe I'm just tilting it, and I will make this slope almost in alignment with the slope of this mountain. Okay, so this is kind of fine. It's better like this triangle and this triangle merges together. Okay, so something like this. You will see that. So I'm going to pick this color. Okay, so this light blue. It's okay even if you drag it slightly below this horizontal line. I'll tell you why in the later part of this video. So can slightly extend it. Okay, just copy this, paste it again here. This time I'm just going to tilt it slightly to the left, and of course I can just fill this, but again we have this slope which has to be so visible, so that's okay. We can have it here, and select these two triangles and bring it to front. Okay, so now this one is almost done. Okay, and of course I will just drag this one a bit more further. Okay, so I'll repeat the same thing for this mountain as such, and bring this to front, and something similar for the last one as such, and bring this one to front. Okay, so we have the mountains kind of ready. um, yeah, we'll do some slight alterations to this, or maybe even I can make it slightly smaller. Front. Okay, fine. So the next thing we are going to do is just select all of these triangles and group it together. Okay, now we would need to bring in uh, the water part here, right? So maybe we'll draw this water part. So I'm going to just pick this rectangle, just extend it to the other side. Okay, I'm going to remove the outline, and of course I'm going to add gradient here. So fill it with gradient. So this color would be, yeah, this is right, and the second color would be this light blue, and of course I can just drag this middle one to the left and the right portion to make it more smooth enough to see. Okay, and so you just know that, like Vijay, we created a group out of these mountains. I'm just going to copy this group, paste it again, just turn it upside down. It's like 180 degrees turn. Just place it right here. Okay, and of course send this back. So now you see that no, actually you should not turn it by 180 degrees. You have to go format, rotate, flip vertical. The reason being, if you turn it by 180 degrees, right, this bigger mountain goes to the left. So if you just flip vertical, you have the same mountains coming right below. Okay, so just keep it here and send it back. So now you see some amount of reflection here. You can still increase the transparency to make it look more reflective. So this part is done. I'm just saving my work, and I'm going to bring in the background sky blue color here. I'm just going to add this rectangle, pull it till the end, and of course match it here, send it back. And of course we are going to bring in the gradient. So let me pick this blue, and so this one would be white, and of course this one will be the same blue color. So now you see this sky blue color here. So you have this beautiful background. So you are done with drawing this mountain. And of course this one is not exactly matching. Yeah, now it looks like a mountain. Okay, so you need to bring in the ripple effect here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll just select this dark blue, paste it again, just turn it to the left, make it as thin as possible. Okay, so so for a moment, right, let me remove this this water part. Let me just move it to the top for a moment. So I'm going to add these triangles to the left, just copy it again, add this triangle to the left. It is like an extension of this blue to the other side. Copy it again, add it here, just in some few random places, add it here. Can even make it small, it doesn't need to be of same size. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. That's all we learn with computers, right? So this is good. Similarly, we need to bring the same effect on the other side. So I'm just going to copy this triangle, uh, go to format, rotate 90 degrees and rotate 90 degrees. Now it is 180 degrees on the other side, but I need this triangle to be of this color. So I'm going to copy this format painter, and I have it painted to this color. Copy, just paste it here. It's even better like if you just keep it attached to the other triangle, right? Just paste it here and this one here. So similarly I'm going to do it for the other three triangles I just created. So this one is slightly smaller. Control V. Okay, now you see this flash kind of effect, right? So you just bring it to front. Okay, and you bring back your water. So you see this kind of ripple effect on the surface of the water. You feel as if this color is kind of getting dragged to the other side. So we are almost done, and these are all a few additional ripple effects which you can bring it on top of this water. All you have to do is, right, like you have to copy this, control C, control V. Okay, so now this is anyway on top. I'll just have the other color also copied. Okay, so there are two triangles that I have copied. I'll just place it right here. So what I'm going to do is, right, so just copy this, paste it. I have to rotate it by 180 degrees. Just keep it next to it, adjacent. Okay, so just after you place that, just group it together and make it as thin as possible. So shift down key is what I pressed. Just keep it here. So similarly, copy this and rotate it by 90 and 90 again, so that it is 180 degrees rotated. Now group it. Now I think there is a small space. How about now? Yeah, so group it and make it as thin as possible. So just place it randomly in few places. Okay, control C, V, just place it somewhere adjacent to this. Just selected a different rectangle. So need to do justice for the other color as such. So let's bring in this light blue somewhere here. I think this has to most likely, and similarly I see a gap here as such. Just drag it to the left and copy this and paste it somewhere here. So it's up to you. You can kind of spread this across to make it more realistic. It's up to your creativity. You can just play around with this. So this is done. Okay, so this is slightly different from the mountain shapes, but you can still uh, you can still bring in your own creativity to make it more realistic. Okay, but this is like a cartoonish mountain. Maybe in the future videos I will also cover how to draw a real looking snow peaked mountain. Okay, so that's for the future videos. If you like this video, maybe just subscribe and also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out any future videos. Okay, so thanks for watching. Thank you.